I think
for 20 years.
is it triple digits fewer games to get to that mark, I believe. Just an incredible
27,
yeah, just an incredible career.
Doris, the average 30 at the end of this year. People sleep on that.
Yeah.
You talk about being spoiled by greatness. Here's Sharp showing off his three-point range, rebounded by Giannis. 12 boards for Antetokounmpo.
So Giannis was not happy with shooting 2 for 9 in the first half mark. Not at all. Remember the play where he scored on Ben Simmons early in the second half and then kind of gave him a shove as if to say, yeah, okay, I was 2 for 9 in the first. I'm not that in the second. And it's this late in a preseason game, and this goes to what Bud told us. He wants his rhythm. He wants to feel the ball. He wants to play. As Brook gets a 3 to go.
Down to single digits at 9. Nationals 5 up. The delay action here by Sharp. Brooklyn a little disjointed here with the steal. Room service at the other end, and Milwaukee is within 7. Timeout, Brooklyn. Milwaukee on an 11-0 sprint with 5.5 to go.
Get the sense Milwaukee getting closer to the regular season saying enough. We've not yet won. We've not played well in a game. Time to put a little spurt together. George Hill. Competitive spirit. You know, coming to the floor and trying to put one in the win column.
Meanwhile, Steve Nash draws up a good one out of the timeout to get an elbow jumper from Cam Thomas. Stops the hemorrhaging a little bit, then lead back up to 9. Kessler Edwards trying to stick Giannis here. In traffic, couldn't get it. It's Brooklyn basketball.
There's a bunch of guys on the floor for Brooklyn who may not see it sometime in the regular season. But that right there, that challenge of Giannis is exactly what you hope to see.
Edwards missing from straight away. Laura took a stray elbow from his teammate. A little friendly fire from Lopez.
Look at Kessler Edwards battle Giannis trying to prevent the catch.
Spins baseline, double teamed. Nice slot cut by Laura, but Giannis stepped out of bounds.
So twice now, they've been challenged in the post. They're outsized. And yet this move, this is a drastically different look from Brooklyn from a week ago. Kessler Edwards did what you call doing your work early. Trying to make the catch tough. Giving him less time to work with and then get the backside help. This is what culture is about. This is about... It doesn't matter who's between the lines. Kevin, Kyrie, and Ben are sitting down now. But the effort shouldn't wane. Your habits shouldn't wane.
You bring up an interesting point, Doris, with those guys on the bench. Steve Nash and Sean Marks, the brain trust of the Brooklyn Nets, have said that we have to remain together and still fluid even when those two guys are not out on the floor. Holiday from deep, no good.
Well, this was one of the troubling signs for Kevin Durant, was when he ended up missing games for an injury. He did not feel there was a level of competitive habit. And that's the point I made on the last 2 possessions is, okay, yes, they're sitting, but there was a will to compete.
36-19 with KD on the floor last year. Eliminated in a 4-game sweep against the Boston Celtics in the first round. Milwaukee then eliminated by Boston in the next round. Series that, if you remember, the Bucks led 3 games to 2. Coming back here to Milwaukee and couldn't close it out.
7-game series without Chris Middleton in the lineup. The East should be great. I think Philadelphia is just looking at Philadelphia and the way they're playing. Tyrese Maxey, who was tremendous a season ago, looks absolutely sensational.
Is he the second best player on that team?
I mean, just based on his... I mean, let's not get carried away. It's preseason.
Let me get carried away. It's preseason.
but through the early part of preseason, the answer to that is a definitive yes.
He's trending in the same direction that he was from the playoffs a season ago. Lead is at 9. And saw on NBA TV recently a great all-access feature on the 76ers and Doc Rivers behind the scenes. We're going to take a timeout and go behind the scenes and come back.